This ends now, asshole.
We should join her.
Now we go up. Just a little bit more platforming, which I'm terrible at. I was never good at platformers. Never will be. This is like barely platforming. Continue the boss fight.
No longer.
Well,
It's
headbutted
great to
that.
have you on our side, Kaine. Oh my god, shut up.
I love her.
Look, just
This
try and
game's
keep up, okay?
Cast is
I'm
such
doing my
a
best.
bunch of misfits. Shockwaves are really annoying.
Kaine, it's me, Grandma. Oh, how you've grown.
Kaine, what's wrong?
Oh, it gladdens my heart to finally see you again.
Grandma?
Come, Kaine. Come to your grandma's side. You've been lonely for so long. So much pain, so much despair. Why go on living anymore? Kaine?
Is that it?
Hmm?
Are you finished yet?
Don't speak to your grandma like...
You're going to stop talking now. And then I'm going to slowly walk over to you, cram my hand inside your goddamn bitch-ass chest, and pull out your fucking heart!
Double down on the vulgarity in that line.
My grandmother would never say that. She'd never tell me to give up on life. Never! I've spent my entire life searching for a way to avenge her death.
Oh, there I go.
She gave me the strength to deal with this goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
Gets knocked off the platform right as the fight starts. Thankfully, it's not instant death. I'll just keep wailing on this thing until it dies. Nothing terribly exciting here, but...
I'm on it.
Thankfully, the lances... Okay, they're gonna miss because I decided to manual target. Yeah, that's probably the easiest part. This is cool, though. I wish this was, like, regular gameplay stuff, but I could see why it's not. It was just a little too much at the time. Like rocket jumping, but not. Pushing yourself off of the enemy's body.
Kaine!
I think she intends to perish where she lies. And in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer her.
That's not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's alive. She has meaning and worth, and we're going to save her. Everyone has something to live for. Even Kaine. Even Yona.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
He's such a shonen protagonist.
Grandma, can I rest now? I'm so tired.
Kaine, over here! Don't give up! You're stronger than that! Don't you dare give up now!
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
That's it! Come on! You're going to live, Kaine!
Live. What for?
What?
I had my revenge. And now it's over.
Oh, now, see here, this is rich.
Vice?
We helped you in some mad quest for vengeance, and now you think to bid us adieu? How can a fighter so skilled be cursed with such a thick head? A true warrior would fight. They would give all in the service of their friends.
Friends?
That's right. He's right. Kaine, we're friends now.
See here, that was hardly the point.
Okay, then what is the point? Kaine, we need your help. Will you fight with us?
Fool, you cannot simply ask her outright. There is a proper order to these matters. One must ease into the topic with carefully considered words before commencing
Cram it,
negotiations. Book? How dare you? I am Grimoire Vice, wielder of arcane...
Vice, then.
Do not abbreviate my name.
You're an ass. But you're right. I can't just live for revenge.
You mean... you're coming with us?
These swords of mine need a true home. But you'll do for now.
Dark Phantasm. Dispatch a magical doppelganger to attack nearby enemies. So this scene in particular...
Black Scroll got your sister, huh?
Yeah. And we need the sealed verses to cure her.
Gotcha.
What is it?
Well, I'm not sure if this'll help. But I know a guy who has the same disease. He's a king, actually. And his kingdom has been trying to find a cure for a while. It's possible they may have something.
You think they may have discovered a cure?
I said it's possible. I didn't say it happened. Anyway, the place is called Facade. It's deep within the desert.
We should go check it out. If nothing else, we might be able to find some clues there.
Indeed. And if this proves successful, it would certainly make our task a good deal easier.
This scene in particular, as I was saying, is one of the biggest points of contention between the whole brother NieR, father NieR thing. Just imagine that scene, but with like a 39-year-old man saying the same things. Kaine, we're friends now. Like, okay, that's kind of weird. And with the same, like, emotion and intent behind it. It's just a little funny.
How does one reach the desert?
We need to head back to the village, then leave by the east gate.
I imagine a tome such as myself will find an arid desert climate quite delightful.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Bye, Shade. Take the boar into the village, it'll be fine.
I'll wait outside.
What? Why? It's way safer inside the village.
It's fine. I like being alone. If you head out from another exit, I'll just meet you there.
You sure? I know Yona would be really excited to meet you.
Don't force the issue now. Her mind is clearly made up. Not everyone loves the company of others as much as you.
All right, I won't push it.
See you in a bit.
Reasons why your NPC party members can't follow you around towns. It works. I don't mind it. Not like there's a whole lot being missed there. Besides character interactions, but... Off to the desert! The place that I tried to go the first time around when I was trying to go to the Lost Shrine because, force of habit. I wish I could meet the Kaine lady NieR told me about. I bet she's really nice and always says nice things. I wonder if that's what my mom was like. Yeah, she's real nice, alright. More lizard tails. If I collect enough, my stamina will increase. Ah, we go down this way. Kind of wild how it just goes from grass to desert super fast. Not like that's entirely unplausible, but like boom.
So, what's Facade like?
It's strange. Let's just leave it at that.
Stranger than a boorish young woman who battles monsters in her undergarments.
Let's go.
Ice calling Kaine out. Gold or... The wolves!
Wolves! Look out!
But I just run past them. That might be an option. Wow, they are fast. That's a shade. Hi.
Wait, they're leaving.
That one appears to be the pack leader.
Alright, so here we are coming up on Facade. Ice doing a little stretch.
The gate is sealed tight.
Well, great. Guess we're not getting in.
Where is she going?
오! 아니 카이네 같아! 킷! 와르라! 옮긴다!
You know these guys, Kaine?
Not exactly.
So Facade's an interesting place, to say the least. If anyone's played Automata, you should pay attention to their style of dress.
A while back, I saved a local kid from a pack of wolves. Ever since, this town's welcomed me with open arms. Gonna be a pretty screwed up place if they let me in, huh? Anyway, I don't understand a word they say, so don't get too excited. The king lives in the big building. Figure out the rest for yourself.
What about you?
I'll stay here. I hate crap like this.
I don't know whether to thank you or wish you ill. I suppose a quick stroll about town is in order.
The language they use here is pretty crazy. So, good luck with that.
Really? Yeah, it's just
What are they
wingdings.
saying?
Fascinating. They speak a language I have never before encountered.
Here's a nice shot of the city.
I'd wager that huge structure is the King's Manor.
How do we even get there?
With willpower and smarts, my lad.
Or just, you know, following a road.
I feel bad that I can't understand them.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still fail if you lack knowledge of another's culture.
Darn.
Come on, Vice, help me out already.
I am a brilliant book of unspeakable value, not some dog-eared travel guide.
Well, he's no help.
The king lives in the big building.
What?
I'll stay.
I don't...
Just talk to X number of NPCs.
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
If only we could speak to the locals. I've no doubt we'd have little trouble reaching the King's Manor. We'll just have to suss out a route on our own.
Yeah, I think I can literally just jump over there. Just a big square. Yeah, I totally can. I thought that I was supposed to trigger something earlier, but... Again, my memory's not perfect. There we go.
No entry, it would seem.
And after we finally made it all this way...
Oh, this is pointless. Let us go back.
Sure, I'll fast travel. Oh. Really? Okay, there we go. Oh, because... yeah. I was messing with the event trigger there. There you go.
Ho ho, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture. Let me see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Fira. Do you need help?
Yes, we came here to talk to your king, but it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
I can guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous. But first, I must explain this town.
We really just need to see the king.
No, there are rules to follow. Follow me. Well, there you have it.
Like I said, this town is interesting. Fira here will be our guide as to why. As quickly as she can. It's an item shop. All shops and houses in this city must abide by the following rule. Rule 106. Do not live on level ground.
Rule 106?
We have many rules.
Is Rule 106 the reason for your labyrinthine system of staircases?
Yep, that's the rule.
Well, I suppose eccentric people deserve an eccentric town.
Next on the list... It does move a little slow, so this part's gonna take a minute. Either that or... I mean, the base movement speed of the game is just super fast, but... This is a sand skiff dock. Rule 115,017. You must view the town by ship before purchasing any items.
Oh, come now. What could possibly be the point of such an absurd rule?
I don't know. It's a rule that was in place when I first came here, not a new one.
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
Yes, I heard that we passed Rule 124,046 earlier this month.
Of all the idiocy, I could never live in this city.
Take a nice little tour. I think this part... Oh, it is skippable. There it is. I think that part was skippable, and then I see the prompt in the upper corner. This is a grocery. Rule 11,034. You must live at a level appropriate to your position.
Ah, so the aristocracy lives in the top levels, while the commoners subsist below?
Yes.
Seems like a rather unpleasant rule for those on the bottom. Does this girl plan to drag us about the entire town in this fashion?
She's just following the rules, Vice.
Skip Fira's tour. Let's not, just for a little bit of flavor on Facade. It's gonna take some time, but I think it's worth it. Just for the purpose of, you know, world building. I can skip the sand skip sections though, they're not terribly entertaining. This is a Strange Things store.
A Strange Things store?
Yes, a store that sells strange things.
Such as...
I don't know, the things are so strange, no one is sure what they do.
Yeah, that is pretty strange.
You got some surfboards, you got some signs. Strange things, you know? What is an octagon? A strange thing. This is a store that sells raw materials. We use these materials to make masks. Rule 12. Do not neglect your mask. If you want to live here, you must have a mask on at all times.
Yes, I was beginning to suspect that.
Masks look the same generally.
It would seem we are in...
Oh, please. Walking in front of her for like a second, Vice. Calm down.
It would seem...
This is a weapon shop. This concludes your tour of the city. Thank you for your patience. I will now guide you to the King's Manor.
Thanks.
These rules are enough to make a sensible man reach for the noose. I don't know how you survive in a place with so many inconvenient prescripts.
Not so bad. Although I used to ask the same question, and then someone told me, rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so you may know your freedoms. When I look at it like that, they don't bother me.
You're a good citizen, Fira.
Oh yeah, I can't quite talk to them yet.
It would seem...
Now we head on up to the King's Manor with Fira here. King's Manor. However, we have no king now.
You have no king?
Our king was stricken with the foul black illness and so passed away. His son, the prince, now rules this land.
The Black Scroll.
This is the prince's royal advisor. He would know far more about these things than I.
Thank you. All of this touring has been helpful for understanding your language. I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
Frida, Elpa, karetai.
Have you forgotten about Rule 50,527? Oh, screw the rules.
That rule only forbids your people from entering the temple, right? So why not ask an outsider to save your prince?
Oh, and what luck! We just happen to have an outsider who can't stop meddling in the affairs of others right here.
Dairato.
I'm going too. Fira told me about Rule 1024. You know that one, right? Rule 1024. You must honor the request of any outsider owed a debt. That's how it goes, right, Fira?
Why did I ever agree to travel with such a pack of do-gooders?
Let's move.
And away we go. I'm gonna have to do something about the audio issues for next time. I don't know why it just drops in quality after a certain time. Let me show you the way. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I have to follow Fira through the desert. This is gonna take a minute. Yep, there we are. One more thing. Temple map. Thank you. Alright.
Thanks.
As far as she can go. Thank you, thank you. Kinda getting all up in the camera. So, if you like Zelda, you might like this game. Particularly this area.